Digitizing is a big buzzword. In my opinion, the word digitization distracts many companies in the wrong way of thinking and from what is really important. I remember the repetitive history of many regional banks who wonder why they are not achieving an increased profit margin despite the high investments in digitization. Many classic consulting firms have shown them a beautiful, colorful slide deck and painted the whole world with their own great apps and customer interfaces that are free of media disruptions, which they can use to inspire the customers with their products. The banks then set out to digitize their existing processes in order to win over the customers with their own apps and media appearances, or to keep them engaged. But just more of the same food doesn't make it better or tastier, isn't it? Unfortunately, very few people succeeded and still do so. Because, to be honest, everyone knows. The many apps that are already covering my mobile screen today. Do I need an additional banking or property pricing calculator app? What can it do better than the good old one? Tried and tested apps that I already have on my mobile or tablet. Payment transactions are great with Apple or Google Pay without having to take a credit card with me. Filling out the barely comprehensible forms on the internet is really no fun for customers. In short, what did the banks do wrong? Digitizing old processes that were already very customer unfriendly is going into the wrong direction. Actually, the customer doesn't want even to notice your internal processes or want to suffer from them. What he wants to experience joy and fun, satisfaction or relief when he comes into contact with your company, from information gathering to product purchase or even its disposal. The customer experience along all touchpoints with the customer must be experienced positively by customers. No, it must even be significantly better than that of your competitors. That is why I call what banks, or basically all companies, should do not digital transformation, but the transformation into a smart and sustainable business model. Make your entire business model smart, intelligent, not just the processes. It affects all building blocks from the value proposition, the touch points including CRM, your resource allocation, your process integration into your ecosystem and all your stakeholders. Do not start tomorrow, but already today, to make your business models radically smarter. In this way, you can increase customer benefits, direct all resources and processes smartly and harmoniously towards your value proposition, thereby creating growth and reducing relative costs. What do I mean by that? Since the first specialist conference on artificial intelligence in 1956, AI is still in its infancy, but its possibilities are already fascinating. Everything that the human brain is capable of today, the artificially intelligent machine can do better today or in the future. When I speak of AI, I mean it in a wider sense. I mean technologies that complement, strengthen or fully reproduce human abilities in recognition, learning, analyzing and advising, communicating, creating, managing and organizing, as well as in decision making and acting or executing. In which areas of application is the AI already on our heels? Or has it even left us behind? The futurist Raymond Kurzweil names the year 2045 as the point in time from which artificial intelligence overtook human intelligence and uses the term singularity for this. But let's go systematically through the useful possibilities of AI. There's first detect. Everyone knows the face recognition in the photo apps or on the mobile. It is or could already be used successfully in medical diagnostics for cancer, Parkinson, dementia or high blood pressure. Fake news and troll accounts are already being recognized and deleted by Facebook, Twitter and the like, using AI. AI is and can also be used to detect weather, psychological, sociological or threats within production processes. Deep learning, the combination of AI, neural networks and big data, turns AI systems into self-learning systems. Playing chess or solving the Rubik Cube are already not spectacular tasks for AI systems. The search for previously unrecognized patterns, correlation and trends is already present. Thirdly, analyze and advise. If information can be accessed digitally via the Internet of Things, IoT, and with big data, AI systems will become all-encompassing advisors in medicine, architecture, law and even coach us on our personal goals. And that at minimal costs. The next thing is communicate. AI robots have human-like faces and bodies. They speak and interpret in all languages and understand body language. AI negotiates sales terms and makes appointments for us. We already know the smart bots and chatbots from Alexa, Siri and co. Restaurant bots or care bots, which even today give people humorous and funny answers and tips. Being creative, create something new. AI compose symphonies, invent jokes, develop complex parts and components, write text, draw images from text and use them to create virtual avatars for their own screenplays. Not only are humans creative, but AI will be too. AI learns what already exists and creates new things from the same opportunity space as we humans do. However, the AI systems will evolve at an exponentially increasing rate, thanks to the rapid improvement in computing speeds of computers or quantum computers. Our brain does not make quantum leaps in terms of computer speed. The next step, manage and organize. Completely new business models will be possible by the three complementary technologies: AI, blockchain and third, IoT. Smart contracts, together with a globally accepted and stable cryptocurrency that can be securely exchanged in fiat currency, enable the monetization of IoT devices from A for audio to Z for zoom lenses. Tokenization is the keyword. A decentralized autonomous organization is feasible. Offices and administrations without human workforce and which do not need a physical location. We still have to decide and discuss whether we want that. But it will be possible, and where people are free, you will take advantage of these opportunities. Decide and act. AI helps assess insurance claims already today. AI enables driverless transport systems in which the vehicle reacts to external influences such as traffic, children playing on the roadside, or the weather, and makes continuous decisions to get people or goods to the destination safely and in one piece. AI in production and logistics or in administration is already a reality today, but the potential is far from being exhausted. AI will even find its way into corporate management. The Hong Kong investment company Deep Knowledge Ventures added the AI system Vital, validating investment tools for advancing life science, to its board of directors in 2014. So much for some current and possible use cases of AI. AI, IoT and blockchain will definitely change our future forever. What is missing today is the social and legal acceptance and, above all, the entrepreneurial initiative to bring these technologies to an economic and human-centric readiness for their own business model and to actually use them. AI, IoT and tokenization is a huge future market that you shouldn't miss. Other entrepreneurs are already researching or using these tools in creating meaningful solutions for people, their problems, wishes and hopes. Even criminals are involved and operate in a partially legally undefined space. Rules and standards are urgently needed. But only those who get involved can have a say in the rules and standards. Otherwise, you have to eat what is put on the table. The fear that everything will be at the expense of people is unfounded, in my opinion. On the contrary, these technologies allow us to be even more ourselves, to be human, with even more and higher quality of life. So, just do it and join in to make your business model smarter. I will help you with this, and therefore I give you the following specific task. First, describe your business model, preferably in a classic canvas. Start with a target group definition, describe your value proposition, including the product solution, your front stage with the customer, and your backstage with the value creation processes and the resource allocation. Don't forget revenue models, which could be innovated through blockchain technologies. I would be happy to send you a template for your business model canvas that you can use also for growing companies. Send me a direct message and you will receive it straight away. In the next step, go through all of your processes, activities, resources, channels, CRM, ecosystem and your monetization approach within your business model in order to analyze the 7 identified human skills that can be supplemented, reinforced or fully achieved by AI. Ask yourself the following 2 questions. Number 1, which systems, functions, skills, processes and resources are necessary and used for your value proposition and its monetization? Second, how can these, not which, how can these system, functions, capabilities, processes and resources be replaced and provided by AI, IoT or blockchain? I'm sure you will find some building blocks within your business model that you can make smarter and more intelligent. Better sooner than later, because the competition never sleeps. In the next step, you should prioritize your results according to the extent to which these smart changes in your business model make everything easier or even completely redundant. With your priority list at hand, you have found the order of your problems and tasks for which you have to find solutions in order to make your business model smarter. Work with others. Do not work alone in your ivory tower. Seek support from externals, including startups and research institutes. Finally, implement your solutions step by step. But don't forget to do it with a diverse team in cooperation with pilots in the most agile way possible, using design sprints and external coaches. Create future today.